So raise your hands. Who's here on the volunteer work program? No one? No one's volunteering their time? No. We're all here because we got to make money, right? If we didn't need to make money, I'm sure every one of you can think of a place that you would rather be. That's right. On a beach somewhere where it's not cloudy and rainy probably. But guess what? We all got to be here. We're all here to make money, so we might as well figure out how to make the most amount of money while we're here, so that when we are not here, we can spend that money and enjoy life, right? That's all of our goals. Is that correct? All right, so I'm here to tell you a little bit about how the restaurant industry makes money. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to start off with $1. Who can tell me, other than managers, who can tell me out of $1, what is the profit that a restaurant brings in? Off of $1.
33 cents.
33 cents. Nickel. Quarter. 50 cents on the dollar. All right. 9 cents. Okay. So we got a lot of answers for each dollar that we bring in. As an industry, Tamara is pretty close. We got a couple of you that were pretty close actually. As an industry, the restaurant business makes 5 to 15 cents on the dollar. That's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. So, where does the rest of the money go? Labor. We gotta pay everyone. We gotta buy all the product, right? Rent? Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you how that breaks down. Yeah. All right. The product of the building, the product that you bring in, the liquor, the food, and everything, 30 cents of that dollar goes to that. Okay? 35 cents of it goes to our labor and our insurance and to pay for everyone that's in the building. So automatically, you see, majority of that dollar's gone. When you're looking at this building, the rent, the TVs, the fixing of the lights, the buying of the uniforms, all the different areas, you have 25 cents to spend out of that dollar if you are going to make 5 out of 15 cents. 5 to 15 cents out of that dollar. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a top-line driven company. Anyone know what a top-line company is? Robert?
Putting the guest first. If you take the right action, you become profitable. It's a natural outcome.
Correct. You manage the sales, the top line. Okay? The advantage of working for a top-line driven company, you guys might say, well, what's that mean for me? That means that we are always looking to increase the sales more than cut costs on the bottom line. There's two ways of making money. You can bring all this dollars in right here and cut the costs and make money, or you can increase the sales and make money. Does that make sense? A bottom-line driven company will make money by cutting the cost. A top-line company focuses on sales. You guys have an amazing restaurant. What? Absolutely, round of applause. You guys really do have an amazing restaurant. There probably was the worst recession that all of us in this room have probably seen in their lifetime. And I'm going to be honest with you, you guys never really saw it. And that's amazing. And that's credit to you guys for doing your hard work every day that you come in and taking care of that guest like Chris was talking about. Okay? So, we're going to take a top-line driven company and we're going to say $100,000 a week in sales. We're going to take $100,000 as the number, okay? Out of that $100,000, your tips are going to be 15% of that, let's say, okay? 15% of that is $15,000. And these are all averages. We have runners, we have hosts, we have bartenders, so just take averages. And let's take an average of 175 shifts in a week. And that works out to be $85. Let's say that we all get in there and we all work as a team and we push the sales up to $150,000. Okay? We don't have any 15% servers here, do we? 20%, 20 to 25. I hope you go to that table every time and say, I'm going to figure out how to make 20% out of this table. Okay? So, 20% of the tips. Increase the sales by $50,000. The tip amount doubles from $15,000 to $30,000. Take 175 shifts again, that equals $171. Okay, again, these are averages, different shifts, different times, and so on and so forth. But just to give you an idea of what top line sales does. Okay? So, how do we make money if that's the case? Yes? You can't see the easel. Okay, we're going to move the easel a little bit to the middle. So how does the restaurant industry make money? If you're making 5 to 15 cents and that's what you have to pay off your investors, how does this business make money? More sales, and more sales means more tips and more regulars, right? Creating more regulars. We have a lot of regulars that come into this restaurant, okay? If one of those regulars doesn't come in, they stop coming in, there's usually a reason why they don't come in, right? They either had a bad experience or something just went wrong. And just like we would take inventory on the steaks in the back or the bottle of liquor that's missing up here, that's the same thing as a regular. And I'm going to tell you what the value of a regular is. Let's take a ticket size of $50. Let's say a regular comes in and spends $50. You get a 20% tip on that. That's $10 per visit. That regular is worth $10 per visit. Okay? Let's say that you're able to have 5 regulars, and they give you 8 visits per month. And at $10, that all those regulars, the 5 regulars, are worth $400 a month to you. Okay, that's what's worth in your pocket. I know, Mike, probably, I know you have several regulars that come in. Yes. Tamara, a lot of you have a lot of regulars. Bartenders, you have a ton of regulars. So let's say that all you do is give great service and want to increase the number of regulars. If you walk up to that every single table and say, I'm going to figure out how to make this guest a regular because I want to make sure that they're coming in and spending more money in the restaurant, and in my pocket, $10 tip times 10 regulars times 8 visits is double the money. Increase it by 5 regulars is double the money. 5 more, it's $1,200. 10 more, it's $1,600. I don't know about you guys, but everyone here can use an extra $400, extra $600 a month. It seems like, okay, it's such a big thing. How can I do my part? Yeah, you can't do it by yourself. It has to be a team effort for everyone to want to say, I'm going to figure out how to make a regular because I'm a host and I want to be a food runner. I'm a food runner and I want to be a server. I'm a server. I want to be a manager. Whatever the reason is that you want to make regular.